Hi guys, today I have something pretty exciting for you. This is another nail polish review, and this time around it's from NCLA. If you're not familiar with the brand, I believe actually a lot of people are not really familiar with this brand. The reason being, I think a couple months ago, Ipsy bag or one of those subscription bags sent out a NCLA polish in their boxes. And a lot of people actually reached out to me and asked me if I knew of the brand. And this brand, in my opinion, a little background history is that they are a little bit more on the expensive side. I think they are $16 a bottle. So they're definitely a little bit more expensive, and this is their bottle design, just with little square shaped thing. And this is 13.3 mils or 0.45 fluid ounce. So the size is decent, but they're a little bit more on the expensive side. What I really love from them throughout the year was their Cruelties. So I think before the indie days, those are probably the OG brand that made Cruelty polishes. And I still have quite a few from them, even though they're so expensive, but I just felt they were so good, so original. And I definitely still go back to them every once in a while for their Cruelties. So overall, I've always had a really good experience with the brand. However, what I've never tried from them are creams, because I just felt with that price point, do I really want to buy a cream? You know what I mean? However, this time around, the brand actually sent me 4 polishes to try out. They are not a whole collection by any means, but I do believe they are a newer collection from them, and those are just some of the shades to represent. So I was really excited because I never wanted to pay that sort of price, and now I get to try them anyways. And I do know that NCLA, well, you could buy them from their own website, or you could buy them from Hotlook. Hotlook does sell NCLA every once in a while, but you just have to watch for it because you never really know when they're gonna come around. But let's go ahead and talk about the 4 polishes I have here. The first polish actually is from, I believe, a different collection than the other 3, because this one has a different cap. It's a black cap, the rest of them have a pink cap. And also this is a new bottle design, or it has this square little thing. So I believe they're revamping their brand and whatnot. So this one, it says it's the News. So this is from a News collection, and I think this polish is gorgeous. I always don't do super well with greens or grays, though those shades are just big no-nos for my skin tone. This one, when I first saw it, I thought it was a kind of olivey green, and usually I could pull off things like this because it's a lot more subdued, a lot more neutral-like, but not so stark gray. But once I put it on my nails, I came to realize this one is actually not so green as I thought. It was more so like a gray polish mixed in with brown and green. So the main base color of this is actually gray. At least that's what it looks like on my nails. And actually this color is super unique in my collection. I can't think of any other shades that come close to this. It's just such a neutral shade, but with a lot of interesting twist on it, because it's just kind of like a blend of a few different neutral shades. And this one does not lean too cool or too warm. I think it would be perfect for any skin tone, really. And it's really easy formula wise, so I have nothing to complain about. This is in the color Volume 5. And then I have this light pink color. This is in the color Not So Sweet. So colors like this always makes me a little bit scared, because usually the formula could be really difficult to work with. I think Essie usually puts out shades like this, and the formulas are usually pretty horrendous. And this one actually is a little bit more difficult than the rest of the creams, I would have to say, but it's not difficult still. I had to use 3 coats because it's a little bit sheer and streaky, just like all light pink colors are. But I would still say this is way better than average formula you will run into for a shade like this. So I was quite pleased with it. And also on top of that, I think this one somehow is a little bit different in formula. It does have the gel or lacquer type of finish. It's just super shiny and super glossy at the end. and it looks like it's just like a gel polish, you know what I mean? Like it has that high shine. So something was different about this polish, and I thought it looked really good. The only complaint I have is that this color is a little bit cooler leaning. So if you have a really warm skin tone like me, it might clash with your nails or your skin tone. I think it still looked fine on me, but I could imagine a cooler, nudie kind of lighter pink sometimes just don't work well with warmer skin tones. The next one is actually really exciting. This one is just a red. You might think, oh, well, it's just a red. Sure, yeah, of course. And I don't even wear reds that often. So like for me, I was like, another red, you know, right? But I have to say this formula is beyond the world good. If I have to name all the polishes in my collection that like have a dream formula, there will be a handful, and this is definitely up there. It's just so extremely easy to apply. It's a easy to coater. It does dry a little bit more like a jelly polish or a little bit more on the sheer side, so the formula is a little bit thin, but it's just so extremely easy to work with, and it dried super fast because it was a little bit of a thinner formula. But I just loved it. Like, I did not need to do any cleanup, which is, you know, usually a thing for red polishes, because I don't know why, but I usually always have to clean up after a red polish, but this one does not require any of that. It goes exactly where you want it to go, and it's just, it applied itself. Like, I can't believe how easy it was. I used 2 coats for my manicure. I think 2 coats is good for me, and it was just so easy to work with. I cannot believe my eyes. And unfortunately, mine didn't come with a sticker, so I don't know the actual color name of it. I did go on their website and looked up a whole bunch of swatch pictures. I believe this one is Rush Hour because they have kind of like they have 2 reds in this collection. The other one seemed just a little bit deeper than this one. This one looks like a true red to me, so I believe this is Rush Hour. All right, the last one now, they gave me a glitter topper. This one is in the color, this is Hollywood. So this one is interesting because it's a, well, gold glitter topper, but all the glitters in here are in different sizes. They're sharp glitters basically. So they kind of distribute in a funky way, which I do really like because I feel gold glitters at this point is not anything special anymore. Like every brand has a few gold glitters, and they're either circle, they're like smaller or chunkier and whatnot, but a sharp glitter is something still special. And because the shapes of the glitters are so different, it actually gave an illusion that it's like almost like the stickers are sticking up, but that's not the case. Everything laid flat. It gave that illusion like as if they gave that dimension, you know what I mean? It's really hard to describe. Maybe you can see it from the picture, but I just used 1 coat in my swatch picture, and I think the glitter payoff is really good. I probably don't want to go denser than that because that would just make it not a topper anymore. If you were to go with 3 coats on its own, you probably could get it opaque on its own. So up to you if that's what you're going for, maybe an accent nail. If you go full on a manicure like that, it will be really glittery. And those gold glitters are actually hollow too, I believe. Or maybe there's just some hollow glitters mixed in there. I can't tell exactly. It blinds my eyes basically. And this color, again, it is called This Is Hollywood. So that's all 4 polishes I got from the brand. I have to say my favorite is definitely this one, the Volume 5, just because the tone is so different and I can see myself use this color again and again. It's just something so elegant and different, and I've never seen a color like this before. It totally changed my mind about, you know, buying a cream from a higher end or more expensive brand. You know, the color, it is so different. So I'm glad I got to try it out. If you were to try anything from the new polishes that they put out, I will highly recommend this one. I just thought it's so different, so cool. And let me know if you ever tried any NCLA polishes. Like I said, I have quite a few. I think my favorites are Let Them Eat Cake and Cookies and Gold. Jeez, I forgot the name of that polish. But if I have swatch pictures, I would put them up here too, so you can see that what I usually like from the brand, and I think they do such a great job. If you run into them from Haute Look, definitely purchase a few. You won't be disappointed. They're just so good. And if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.